Welcome to Community Conversations. I am Queen Miss Ebony J, and you're listening and watching 1230 The Buzz, your talk station on 101.5, 101.1 The Wiz, and 100.3 Cincy's R&B station. Here on Community Conversations is where we come to talk about things happening right here in our community and how nonprofit organizations are making a difference. And today I have two beautiful women in here to talk with me about an amazing play that they're putting on to just again bring light to all the different things that women go through. So I'm going to go ahead first. I see in your bio that you are a very busy person. You're a real estate agent, a real estate investor, a mother, an entrepreneur, and we have recently, published author to your report. So that's amazing. So far, you have written and published two books. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into writing?
Yes, ma'am. Well, my name is Bobby Michelle Bean, and I had to give you my full gubby. It's a long story behind that, but I give my full gubby for a reason. But Bobby Michelle Bean, I started writing when I was about 8 years old, and I think I had my first poem published when I was like about 8. And then from there, it was pretty much, I did a lot of things for churches and different organizations, schools, churches. And it was always a passion, but I was never the starving artist type. I felt like I had a responsibility to my family. And so I was, pursuing money and just kind of, I had to pay the bills basically. And I just did that on the side. And recently God put me in a position where I could actually turn my attention more so to my passions as opposed to the laundry list of stuff that you First and foremost, my baby is grown, so praise God from whom my blessings flow. But he put me in a position to where I could actually pursue my passions and take them back down off the shelf, and it has been like a blessing ever since.
Yes. And then we also have Ariel Underwood, who is, oh my goodness, a musician, an artist, a director. I mean, this woman can do, again, everything. She's
everything.
Jack of all trades. Look, I done left out fitness coach and motivational speaker. Look, it's so much. Okay, right? Everything. But go ahead, Queen, and tell us, what it's been like for you, just being a part of this production.
Well, I'll be honest, the best part about it is honestly probably me and being reacquainted with Miss Bobby. Like, she has definitely given me the opportunity to, do what it is that I do best. But the difference in this situation is this is an original piece. And the difference with original pieces that a lot of people don't know is when you have an original piece, you can kind of do whatever it is that you want. You don't have any stipulations or restrictions when you're using somebody else's words or music. So that's probably the coolest part it is for me, because I'm like, the sky's the limit for as big and, as great as this can be. And it has been nothing but that.
So tell us, what was the inspiration behind the novel Through Blind Eyes?
So I had picked up my pen again and I just started posting stuff on Facebook. And I call her a childhood friend. We went to college together. We were best friends. And, we didn't lose touch necessarily, but we didn't talk every day. But, when we spent our family reunions out east, I look her up and we hook up, and it was like we never missed a beat. But I started writing again on Facebook, and she had recently gone through about with cancer, and praise God, she survived it. But I had started writing again, and she called me out the blue. She was like, "Hey, would you write my story?" I was like, "Hey, yes."
Period.
And that was it. God just put it on her heart. And it was, perfect timing and all in God's timing. And it wasn't a question, was I going to do it? That's my girl. It wasn't a question.
Right.
And that's how it started.
So I'm glad to know how we got the cancer part in there, but I know that this story touches on some very, very deep topics. I mean, everything from domestic violence to surviving breast cancer to learning to love yourself and choosing life over choosing life that you actually deserve, right? Over just having a chance to really live. So can you tell us why you felt it was so important to bring these conversations to the forefront?
Absolutely. So first and foremost, I have to say this is not a biography. I want to be clear about that. It is based on events. Okay, based on real life. And I lived through a lot of her experience. As I said, we were besties in college. And this was something. So one of the emerging themes is domestic abuse. Those are one of the issues that we tackle. And I think it was so important because I was not a stranger to it because of things that I witnessed, like with my sister. And it's always been something that is really, I'm real passionate about people keeping their hands to themselves. Let's just say it that way. And she was the first person I saw that was experiencing this, something that you think might be reserved for marriage, right?
Yeah.
Not that it should be condoned in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm not saying that, but it just hit home even more when you have this young girl, my college friend, knock on my door and she's beat up. And you know, that was like the first girlfriend outside of my sister, the first girlfriend I saw going through and experiencing that type of thing. And to know that it was something that didn't start in college, I don't think that's anything that we really talk about. We talk about it in marriage. We talk about it in adult relationships, but these are kid relationships. Kids are experiencing that. So it was very important for us to bring that to the forefront. That was near and dear to my heart. And then some other emerging things are how we really balance that, how we deal with that. Right. Where do we draw our strength from? Why do we keep going back to that? How do we get away from it? And so it was kind of hard. And I share this because, you know, it's no secret. When I wrote the book, she was still in the relationship. Right. And it was really, this is, so that's like 27, 28, almost 30 years of this, dealing with this. Right. And I really didn't know whether she was gonna get out of it or stay in it. So the trick for me was trying to find a way to put this piece together and still make it real, something that she could relate to, because at the end of the day, I just wanted her to be free. Right. If that was all that came from this, then I knew God got the glory in that. I wanted her to be able to see not her story, but similar, it's real similar, right. Based on relatable, to be able to free herself from it. And I had to find a way to button up this story that really didn't have a happy ending. You know, it wasn't ended, you know. So that was the hard part, but I bet it all turned out very well, because I'm happy to say that as a result of seeing this story that hit so close to home for her, she has now been 2 years separated. So that's a good thing. So like I said, I was, you know, and it's not just about that. It's not just about that, but that was very important to me. And that was like my highest compliment when she said it wasn't until I saw my story that I knew I had to end it. And that was really, you know, because as a friend in that situation, you be messed up, like, you know, you ain't nothing you could do, right? Yeah. But be there. And it hurts to be there and see that. And but yeah, so that was the highest praise, like, to God be the glory. So
yes, you took her story, transferred it into a actual book, and then turned it into a play. And so was that part for you hard, or did you just kind of, was that the easy part?
Definitely wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, and I had a clock on it, and I'll be honest, God said move, and I ran. And that's really the long and the short of it. So God said, he said, you do your part, I'll do mine. And that's what I did. So I had a very short, because I was working with this young lady. And you know, you on a time clock with this young lady, because baby stay booked and busy. So I wasn't about to lose her. So I'm like, shoot, okay, I got, give me till July, the end of July. And I went on, and so I had a time clock on it too, but it was fun. It turned out to be even another story. You know, it's more layers. It's all been a blessing. I'm just happy that God is using me that way. And at the end of the day, it's all about him getting the glory. And I couldn't be happier.
And you know what, I mean, I'll be honest with you, like it was so amazing to watch her go through that process. Cause she's like, okay, a play. I done did a play. Okay, what's this? Oh, okay, hold on, I got you. Hold on, I got you. Then it was just so awesome to be able to see because she's so multifaceted like me. So, you know, it's nothing, it's like a challenge. Like, okay, well, we got it. What I gotta do? That's it. This too, boom, we got it. Like, so it was just so amazing to see, for sure.
No, I want to ask you because Ariel, I know you work with different people who have written, you know, from I know you did the for Color Girls, and then you did Why Does It Hurt So Bad? So, you know, from your experience with doing those plays and now having this play, how are you going to take those experiences to really bring this one to life?
Honestly, it's because this play is so relatable. Like everything, every character, every situation, every person is gonna watch it like, oh, my cousin did that, or oh, I went through that, or wow, I didn't go through that, but it was so real in front of me that now I can have empathy for it. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the favorite part for me. Like, and the actors that are in it are so excited about it. They're just like, you know, we read the play the first day we had to read through. Everybody like, ooh, oh my goodness.
What happened?
What? Come on. Dang it. For real. Yeah.
Right.
Because the thing about Chrissy is her life goes through so many different, you know, obstacles and just ups and downs that you get exhausted, you know, even reading the play, you like, oh my goodness, she going back. Oh my goodness, she going through the end. And that's the part about it. It's one thing that she put in the story that was so important to me. It really profound because she said how sometimes we get in relationships that allows us to make God our side piece. You know, it allows us to put this relationship that should be of all importance to us, it becomes circumstantial because of what we're going through.
Side piece.
Correct.
He the ultimate side piece.
So you calling him when your face is swollen and you're stressed out, but you're not praying and waking up to him and meditating with him and spending time with him. He's just that moment.
Thankful. Yeah. Just being thankful. And this place shows you that too, because you know, with a lot of people, they realize through their children, they're able to see God's grace and mercy. You know what I mean? So it goes through all of that. Girl, I don't want to give you too much, bro. I don't want to give you too much.
You know, y'all is spilling the tea. I'm getting super excited now, right? Because you know,
anything, laughing or you crying through the whole thing. Yes. It's one or the other. You laughing or you crying.
I'm ready to fight.
I'm ready to fight.
And that's the normal. I feel like with you have a theme, and that's kind of been your theme. Again, we have For Colors Girls, we had Why Does It Hurt So Bad? I went to both of them. They both were amazing, but now we're going through it again in a different eye, and then someone again that you know. So it's even more like the message. These messages are something that women are going through. We're dealing with these issues, but it's like now you're creating something for us to actually have these conversations. How was it for you, Ms. Bobby, working with someone with her extensive background, and how did it help you with your process of piecing this thing all together?
Baby, when I tell you, God couldn't have sent me a better one, because I've loved her since For Color, because I met her through real estate. And then she called me to cater her play. And so I got to see the play. And it was so good. And that was who I'm like, ooh. And I have been telling her since that day, like, I want to work with you. I want to work with you. I want to work with you. Mm-hmm. And so to have her, Ebony, I'm not the type that relinquishes control too well. And I have really, truly been able to sit back and enjoy this. I never get to enjoy stuff because I'm controlling it, I'm completing it, then I'm done and I'm on to the next. I'm getting to enjoy this process, and I could not be more thankful and more grateful. I have complete trust in her. That's not easy for me at all. I'm a Scorpio, honey. So she has been just a joy to my soul. And baby, when you see her work, it is just so funny. I just laugh. And I call her my niecey. I just be real proud because she really cares about her craft. And you can see that she has spent her lifetime, because she started very young. That's what I didn't want to happen.
Okay, guys.
She started very young in it. And she's worked on perfecting that craft ever since. And it shows. She's so freaking talented. And The actors respond to her very well. They take to her very well, take her direction very well. And it's just been amazing. And I love them so much. It's just like we got a big, happy family. And I'm Mama Bear, and don't nothing come and disrupt our family, or it's going down basement. And that's that.
But for real, I mean, it's truly it's just refreshing to see her growth. Because she does not play. And I mean, if I know I want to put on something like a production, I know who to call, who's not gonna let nothing fall through the hoops. So I am super excited just to see this all come to light and just to have you all here just to talk about it. Can you tell us how people can get tickets to see the play?
Yep. You want to have fire away or me?
Yeah.
So they can log on to Eventbrite.
Yes.
Through Blind Eyes. And really, I find a cast member. So we posted it all on social media. But the cast members are selling tickets as well. You can just go on to Eventbrite and tickets are there. Now, VIP tickets can only be purchased through a cast member. They can reach out to me directly. You could call 513-373-5688. I don't know if you want to give your number. Mine is out there anyway for the world anyway. It don't bother me.
But yeah, I would say definitely find a cast member. That'll give you an opportunity to, meet a cast member and just kind of like get their whole spiel on what's going on. But definitely Eventbrite. And then the VIP tickets actually come with dinner. So we want people to be able to enjoy some of her good cooking that Tad me in the first time.
Yes. When can we see the play? We didn't tell them the dates yet.
September 9th, Thursday, September 9th is opening night. And we I really want this to be a sold out show. Like I said, this cast has put in so much work. I want every day show up to sell out, but we have 6 shows running from September 9th through the 12th. So September 9th, Thursday is our opening night. Please, Cincinnati, turn up. Dayton, Kentucky, all of y'all, come on. But it's 7:00 p.m. Thursday, 8:00 p.m. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday have 2 shows at 3 and 8. And then the VIP dinners are available for the 8:00 shows on Saturday and Sunday.
Yes. I feel like the first show is like always the best one. But I also seen the last shows as well, and those go pretty dope too. So all I'm gonna say is you better get your tickets because they don't play, and they get better and better the more times they do it.
For sure.
Yes. And come to both. If you can't make up your mind, come to Thursday and Sunday.
Yes.
For sure. They're so excited.
Oh, go ahead. Did you want to add something, Ariel?
No, I was just saying they're so excited. They're not going to let down on no day. Like
they clowning. They clowning for real. It's amazing. And Chrissy, the inspiration for Chrissy Marlowe, she'll be here, and that'll be her first time meeting the cast and everything and seeing the show. So it's just going to be a big deal, and we super excited. And it's just a blessing. And God is all up and through it because baby, them characters walked in with their assignments one after the other. We ain't had to think, oh, that's such and such. Oh, that's such and such. That's such and such. And it's just God. So
when they say they understood the assignment,
yes, that's what it's all about. Tell us what's next for the play.
We touring, baby.
There we go.
We on a world tour with the mic in the hand. Hey, that might be too old for y'all, but. Y'all might not know about that tribe, but no, we are headed East Coast as long as God sees fit and COVID doesn't shut us down again. That's but East Coast, and then to Florida, and then to Atlanta, and then that's how far out we are now. But we'll keep going from there. So
will the whole cast travel with this, or will you just kind of get a different cast every city?
I think we're going to keep our core.
Yes.
Our core is prepared to travel for the most part, but of course we want to add some locals as we go to highlight some of their talent as well.
Right.
But our core is solid. So,
and the cool part about the play, it gives space and opportunity for singers, for dancers, for different people to be able to also showcase their talent. So we also will have that avenue open for the people in the other cities too.
So make sure you go to Through Blind Eyes Eventbrite. And do you have another place where you all are kind of dropping information for people to stay in tune?
Facebook.
Fine. Look, yeah, you'll be able to look up the event page for Facebook for the actual show, and we'll be able to drop information there. And also for people who are interested, in group sales or anything like that, we'll be able to have that available.
Boom. Well, I'm super excited. Again, it's going down. Opening night is September 9th. Make sure you get your tickets. Don't be late getting your tickets. This will sell out. And I don't want you to miss out, because guess what? You're going to miss out on a true blessing. You need a breakthrough right now. This is the breakthrough for you. You need a sign from God about what you should do and how you should move forward. We got that sign for you right now. Make sure you come on out. Tickets are available. Go to eventbrite.com, type in Through Blind Eyes, get your seat. And if you want to taste the food, okay, dinner will be provided for my VIPs. Make sure, again, that you just secure your seat to be a part of this amazing play. Thank you both for coming in and talking about it. Super excited, and I cannot wait to see the play.
Thank you so much. We'll see you soon, honey.
Yes, ma'am. This is Community Conversations on 1230 The Buzz, your talk station, 101.5, 101.1 The Wiz, and 100.3 Cincy's R&B station. I'm going to be at the play. I hope you're going to be at the play. Again, Eventbrite, make sure you log on, get your tickets while they're on sale, because once they're sold out, they're sold out, and you're going to have to catch it in a whole nother city. If you would like to be a guest on Community Conversations, all you got to do is find me on Facebook. You can slide in my DMs, or you can also just send me an email, MissEbonyJ@radio-1.com. See you next week.